With the release of Minecraft 1.17, it is time to figure out some new designs for the things we normally do, because there are so many new blocks we can mess with. So here is 5 design ideas for path blocks in Minecraft 1.17. The first path design I call Farmlands. It's more of a traditional design where you have a path block in the middle, and I make sure to always connect it up so it looks like a pathway, but I have it kind of randomly going left and right, and then you mix in coarse dirt and the new rooted dirt alongside it, and this little splash of pink in that shading and design works pretty well with having a bit of variety around the road. I added buttons just as decorative details with some grass. I like to bone meal but then remove most of the flowers because I'm not a big fan of too many flowers. Then we added walls in. I used andesite and cobblestone. You can use any kind of stone for that with some lanterns on top of it. And I'm experimenting with different kind of leaves in the same area. So I have oak and azalea leaves over here, which I also mixed in to the tree. It's a bit of a questionable tree, so don't mind my tree building skills, but you can see how I'm messing with the different leaves and a little beehive. But yes, this is the traditional or farmlands. The next path design is more of an industrial feel, or maybe a darker fantasy feel. I'm not too sure yet, but what I did was I mixed cobbled deep slate and normal deep slate in for path designs, and you can see it feels a little bit more rough than the one on that side. And I also mixed in some of the deep slate coal ore and some polished deep slate just to add the polish on the edges, and I do like how that design came through. Then I went with some polished blackstone and the blackstone brick walls on the sides with the other kind of lanterns, which is more of a soul lantern. I added a splash of iron just to change the color a bit, and that inspired me to bring in some rails, and then I just had some barrels on the side. You can probably use other mechanical looking things because it would be more industrial, but that is what I could come up with for deep slate. Next we have a fantasy path design, or maybe you can use this for an ocean monument. I imagine having a large giant tree with an elven civilization inside of it, or an ocean monument. Either way it could work. So I went with spruce log and dark oak planks with a path design that goes in a zigzag kind of pattern, and on the sides I wanted to bring in some lighting, so I added the brown stained glass just to blend it in with the floor. But then below that we have dark prismarine and we have the sea lanterns, and that's what would light up the place. I then mixed in some buttons, dark oak buttons, just to texturize a little bit more. This is the first time I then messed with copper, and we went with a waxed oxidized copper and with some cut copper slabs. And I tried to add some white glass because I wasn't sure what else to add, and it actually looks decent. Mixed in some azalea leaves and flowering azaleas and topped it off with a large fern. And that is my fantasy path design. Next we have my jungle temple design, which I started off with the moss block in the middle as the path, and then I had the azaleas on the side, but I realized that top texture can be mixed into the floor, so I just made a pattern with it because temple feels like more a pattern kind of place. I had some polished granite as our foundation for these beams, I guess we can call it. We mixed in some waxed exposed cut copper. It goes all the way around in this almost oriental shape, I want to say. Added hanging lanterns in the middle, and then I had jungle leaves that I draped over top of it. Mixed in some jungle planks on the side to add some structure to the path, and added the jungle trapdoors like that. And then on the side we have grass, we have tall grass, we have the azaleas again because you could decorate the place with that, and just have some small jungle leaf, almost shrubs, and then a jungle tree, and that is my jungle temple design, and I really like this one. Our final design is a little bit of a questionable one. I call it the dungeon. I was trying to figure out how we can use the amethyst in any kind of design, and I couldn't figure something out, but it kind of works with any gray colors. So I made this design with the stripped dark oak logs and all of the andesite additions all over the place. It kind of looks good, but it needs so much more to it, so maybe you can do something better with that. But I have no idea what to do with amethyst, and this is what I came up with. And there we have it, 5 path design ideas for Minecraft 1.17. I do think these turned out great. It's my first ever design ideas video, so let me know down below what you think about these ideas, what I can do better in these videos or with these designs, and you're welcome to take the world download and mess with these designs and send me pictures of how you upgraded it. Maybe send it on Twitter. But yes, that is it for this design ideas video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.